Hi everyone, it's Miss Brenner. I hope you are all having a happy, healthy April and that you are taking good care of yourselves. I just wanted to address some concerns about the upcoming participation assignments starting on April 20th and talk a little bit about what we're doing to be prepared for the fourth marking period. So that way, if you have any questions, you can email them to me over the end of this week into the beginning of next week. So first, I want to talk a little bit about what's happening with marking period 3. Now, once again, none of the optional learning activities are graded. So everything from April 1st till April 19th is not graded and will not impact marking period 3 or marking period 4. Along with that, marking period 3 is based on the assignments that are able to be viewed on home access at this time. So you can go and view and see what your grade is currently. You can turn in any missing assignments up till the 17th of April, as was sent home in an email from the district. If you have any questions about those assignments, please feel free to email me. I have office hours from 9 a.m. till 11 a.m. Monday through Thursday. I will be happy to talk about any of the assignments with you, or if you find that one of the assignments was an in-class assignment and you're not able to complete it now, we can talk about it and work something out. So just contact me so that way we can work on it. All right, along with marking period 3, these are the optional learning activities that were posted on Monday for the 13th through the 17th. They are identical to the past 2 weeks. They are actually the open assignments that have been in the right-hand column for the past 2 weeks. I did not create any new assignments for this week, specifically because I wanted to make sure that you had the opportunity to complete these assignments. I know a lot of people have been extremely busy, and I didn't want to overload students with assignments when we are also trying to make up work for marking period 3. So that is what's on the optional learning activities for this week, as you can see here. They are all the identical assignments from the past 2 weeks. With that, I'd like to go through a preview. So if you want to know more about the past 2 weeks assignments, there are videos for those in each of their folders. But I'd like to give you a preview of what's coming next week, since I think that is a lot of people's concerns. So, marking period for participation activities are different than optional learning activities. Optional learning activities were not graded. Marking period for participation activities, which will start on April 20th, will be graded. They will be graded for participation. That means that if you complete the assignment and you show an effort to read and understand the information, then you will get a point towards that week. There will be 6 different activities. 5 out of 6 completed activities will get you a successful grade for that week. There will be 9 weeks in marking period 4, and every week you will get a grade. Somebody asked me, when will it start and when will it end? This will start on April 20th all the way till June 11th. On April 20th will be the first week from April 20th through April 26th. It will open Monday, April 20th at 8 a.m. and then that week's assignments will close Sunday, April 26th at midnight. That's how this week of participation starting on the 20th will go. Now, along with that, someone asked, how is it graded? I am looking that you put in a motivated effort to complete the assignment, not that it is correct, that you were motivated and you tried your best to do so, and that you completed it to the best of your ability. Now, let's say it's a writing activity and you just key smash and put a lot of letters in. I'm not going to give you points for that activity then. So if you have any further questions about that, please feel free to email me. So, a preview of our activities. You will have audio clips that summarize Acts 1 and 2 of Romeo and Juliet. They are going to be ed puzzles. They have about 4 to 5 questions each. That will be activity 1. So you must complete both of the ed puzzles to get the point for activity 1. Activity 2 is going to be creative writing. Just like there was before, there are 4 different writing prompts, so you can choose to do whichever one you want. You will submit that in a assignment document, much like we've been doing in the past, and you will get a point for that. Activity number 3 is silent reading, just like it has been through all the optional learning activities. I ask you to silently read for 60 minutes and then in a discussion post on Schoology to post for us what you've been reading and what are your predictions for the book. Activity number 4 is vocabulary and grammar. Our grammar activity is going to be no red ink, so I'm going to ask you to do the diagnostic, which is through this link, and if you complete that, that would give you a point for that week. The 5th activity is news articles. To find a news article about anything that is school appropriate that interests you. So it could be about how sports have been postponed during this time and what you think coaches will do to try and encourage people to invest and go see sports when they do reschedule. It could be about what healthcare workers are doing during these times to try and help people. It could be about something that is not related to what is currently happening in our climate environment. It could be about maybe a new discovery with technology, about apps on phones. It could be about anything, as long as it's school appropriate and you can share it with our class. I offer some links here that you can try. You are welcome to go other places. And then our discussion post about what you read. And then our last activity is going to be a Romeo and Juliet writing activity that relates to our audio at the beginning. It's going to be a discussion post that if you had to be quarantined with a character from Romeo and Juliet, who would it be and why, and to explain your reasoning in a minimum of 3 sentences. So those are going to be our 6 different activities for the week of the 20th through the 26th of April. You must complete 5 out of the 6 assignments for that week in order to get a successful grade on home access. So it'll show up as a S for successful or a U for unsuccessful. Alrighty. If you have any questions about how things are being graded, when they start, how it is being graded, and where you can find them, please feel free to email me. I believe that is all covered in this video, but if it is not clear, please. I have office hours from 9 to 11. You are welcome to email me. We have weekly meetings on both Mondays and Thursdays. Monday is for Block 3. Thursday is for Block 4, but you are welcome to come to either of them. You get links for both of them. They are on Schoology. Alrighty, that is all my updates and previews for next week. Alrighty, I hope you all have a wonderful, happy, and healthy April and are taking care of yourselves. Go outside, get some fresh air, call a friend, make sure they're doing all right. I miss you, and I can't wait till I get to see you again. Have a wonderful day.